Alright. Well, you guys wanted to see your gameplay? So, here we go. Yeah. I'm up against an Aatrox who started Doran's Blade. Well, I think it's obvious that I'm starting off with the cloth armor. Fizz is a really nice pick against Aatrox because Aatrox passive, well, it's a healing ability, and applying Grievous Wound on him will cut the passive in half, so that's definitely one point. And the other point is Fizz's passive counters the fact that Aatrox relies heavily on auto attacks, so it will prevent pretty much damage from him. So yeah, here we go. First levels are not really exciting. He pushes the lane, so he's up in level, I can't really engage on him. I'm taking the second because I don't want to get Gant. So yeah, here comes Talon and we kill him pretty easily. I ignite him, and you see the Grievous Wound. He had a full passive blood well thing, and it really healed him for like 100 health something, which would have been way more. The thing is, in this situation it didn't really matter. But yeah, later on I think I kill him 2 or 3 times in lane, 1v1, and well, then it will come pretty handy. Yeah, I'll go back and buy boots just to rush Ninja Taibai to counter his auto attack even more. Yeah, that's really bad. I jumped away, but I wasn't really sure if I could engage on him, so I didn't travel the full distance. Luckily he plays it bad and gets killed by tower, so nothing really lost there, but yeah, I could have played it better. I buy Doran's Blade because I feel I have to dominate him early, because yeah, if Aatrox gets a lead on me, he can build health and stuff and counter my damage in a way. So I had the feeling that I need to win early game, so I went Doran's Blade before finishing Ninja Taibai, although finishing Ninja Taibai first would have worked too, I think. Yeah, we go again. Laning. My last hitting in this game was pretty bad. I just came back from work and haven't played League in 3 days or so. So yeah, don't judge me. Yeah, I forced his escape because he engaged recklessly on me. He killed me, but I think he overestimated or underestimated my damage. I overestimated his, and yeah, now I'm really ahead in lane, and there we go. That's one thing I talked about in the guide too, the Ignite W combo. You saw he had pretty much health left, and he would have survived the Ignite easily, but the combined W plus Ignite really sealed the deal for him. I think I might have to look it up and post it in the comments, but I think it was about 200-300 damage that just burned away by Ignite and W. Yeah. You saw there I pushed with E. That's because I knew they had a Warwick. I mean, Aatrox was back and I could afford to not have an escape. But even if Aatrox was there and low or something, I knew they only have a Warwick who wasn't level 6 at the time, so what can he do? I mean, he runs in lane and kills me, and that's it. You see, I finished Ninja Taibais and Doran's Blade, just as I said before. Ninja Taibai to counter the auto attacking of Aatrox, and the second Doran's Blade to boost my early game through the roof and really dominate him further on snowball. Again, I engage on him, and yeah, that's kind of a fail. I didn't look, I didn't see that he had his passive up, and I didn't get the Grievous Wound in time again to counter the healing. So as you can see, he heals up with his W, and luckily I managed to outplay him there and kill him anyways. But that could have been pretty bad for me. Yeah, bot lane is losing right now. That's a bit of a problem, but I'm not concentrating on other lanes too much up until now. Yeah, I think I go back there. Yeah, I thought about it for some time, and then I figured I should buy Nature's Tooth. First of all, Nature's Tooth is a pretty good item. It gives AP and attack speed and the on-hit bonus damage. And the second thing it offers, and that's because I bought. That's why I bought it. Was the cooldown reduction. Yeah, I kill him again. Perfectly fine ward jump. And yeah, I think I get a double kill there. Yeah. So that's the lane for Aatrox pretty much, because I mean Fizz 5-1. Yeah, I had a blue buff and I could farm, and he had 5 deaths, and he's behind in the levels, I think. Yeah, he's level 8 and I'm level 9, so yeah, that's pretty much the lane for him. Yeah, the cooldown reduction. As you saw before, I managed to outplay his Q and CC by just jumping on my pole, and the thing is, cooldown reduction is pretty strong on Fizz, because especially on AD Fizz, because you get your W up way more often, and you can use your fish even more for utility, and yeah, overall pretty good stat in Fizz, and on any champion, but I really like in Fizz. Yeah, I go back and buy a Giant's Belt. I felt like I had enough damage to kill him over and over, so I figured maybe I should get some survivability. Yeah, I mean, buying more damage in this situation would be kind of an overkill, and I had to commit on some survivability anyway, so yeah, why not buy it now and have enough health to tower dive him. As I speak of it, I dive him, and now I managed to get the Grievous Wound on him, while no, it just ended. Doesn't matter anyway. Hold, jump, kill him. Yeah, and that's the power of Fizz. And yeah, you can snowball pretty damn hard, and on top of that, I'm running the tower damage prevention mastery thing, to really snowball even harder. I can tower dive him that way over and over, and maintain lane control that way. Yeah, what up next? Well, pretty much unbeatable for Aatrox right now. I mean, you can come back to lane and feed me over and over, but there's nothing you can really buy or do. Even ganks wouldn't help against me. So he goes roaming. As you can see, he's mid, and if he isn't top lane, I'm not bound to top lane anyway, and I have my ult up, and I try to gank from Italy, and I managed to hit it out of the bushes, and yeah, another kill for me, which will most likely go into the Nature's Tooth later on. Yeah. I'm continuing to roam and kill Warwick at this red buff. Yeah, besides bot lane that fed Israel to 9-3, we're pretty much winning every lane. Even jungle Talon is 4-0. So yeah, I got the feeling at this point of the game that there's no way we can throw it, and yeah, you will see later on if I was correct, and I know it, and yeah, I buy a stinger, and yeah, go back to lane. Probably will speed up in about a second. Yeah. Yeah, farming stuff and pushing the lane with the E. I know in the guide I say several times that you shouldn't do it. Yeah, I want the lane bush there because I thought maybe Aatrox was in it, or even Aatrox plus Warwick. Even though I was ahead, I'm almost cautious the whole game, because yeah, not throwing might work if you want to win games. I failed the ult there, but it's not that bad because yeah, I mean I'm first of all I'm AD Fizz. I don't need it to deal my damage. My damage is more auto attacking and jumping around, being nasty and not able to deal with me. Others are not able to deal with me. Sorry. And yeah, on top of that, I've got the cooldown reduction from both items. I think Stinger, yeah, Stinger gives some CDR too, so it will be up in just about a few seconds. And yeah, that's the thing you do. You just try to hit an ult. It's no problem if you don't, but if you hit it, the CC and the damage, the base damage of it will eventually result in a kill. And there we go again, another fail. Well, that isn't, yeah, doesn't speak for my qualities. And here I fail horribly. I just missed my ult and I overestimate myself. And Aatrox runs double something. He runs exhaust and ignite, and yeah, that just kills me there. I mean, I didn't have barrier up, I think. Oh, I did use it. Yeah, okay, I had barrier up, but he just exhausted me and ignited me, and I didn't time my ignite or W right to prevent him from healing the whole amount of his blood well, and yeah, pretty bad play by me. Additionally, he finished his Blade of the Ruined King, which deals, well, it deals considerable damage, especially if he uses it when I'm full health. And yeah, nothing lost, but yeah, you shouldn't do that. I mean, miss your ult, it's fine, it's not a problem, but don't engage on him like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going warding and stand on top of a ward. Even though he killed me, he's far from being par with me. Yeah, I mean, if I've got my ult up and he doesn't have exhaust plus ignite, there's just no chance he can duel me. Item wise, I've finished my Nature's Tooth, as you can see, and at that time I didn't know if I want to buy a Frozen Mallet. I mean, Frozen Mallet is really good in this situation, and I end up buying it later on. But at this time, I didn't know if I want to buy it. I considered building Trinity Force and going Warmorks with the Giant Belt. But then I figured, well, Ezreal's fed. He's 14 and 4. He's blue build Ezreal, and I really need this slow. Even if he can E away, I need the slow to keep up with him. And yeah, I mean, I could have gone for yeah, for frozen fist as wanted, but I already had the giant spell, sorry, and yeah, I go for Phage. At that point, I was pretty sure I would buy Frozen Mallet. I could have gone Trinity Force, though, so yeah, I'm leaving my options open. That Ruby Crystal I bought then was, yeah, I thought maybe Trinity Force into Warmox, so I bought Ruby Crystal, and I knew even if I didn't buy a Trinity Force and Warmox, I could use the Ruby Crystal for something like Banshee's Veil or Kindle Gem, or the item I've been buying then, which is an Aegis. Nami was did horrible this game. I mean, she has wards, the Sightstone, Ruby Sightstone, and 2 GP10 items. She simply didn't contribute anything to the team. And I figured we're ahead and we want to force fights. We have a Nidalee who's pretty strong and can poke. I'm pretty fed, I can dive the carries and simply rip them apart. And I figured we need the resistances and tankiness and all these stats that Aegis gives. So I'm buying the Frozen Mallet and then head towards the Aegis. And yeah, I mean, nothing much to say about it. Aegis is a pretty good item. I don't like it on Fizz that much because, yeah, the jungler or the support normally buy it, and it doesn't offer the damage anymore like it did in Season 2, where it offered some AD. Back then I liked it more. Yeah, I mean, as a top laner you don't really want to buy those cheap and yeah, little aura items when you could go for big tank items or even damage. Like I could have gone with, don't know, a Warmox, for instance. Yeah, that was pretty much fail. I saw Rihanna and thought, whoa, I kill her, but I didn't keep in mind that the whole team was around, and none of my team was in a position to follow up on that. So I jumped on her and she ulted me, and Ezreal jumped over the wall, and everybody just flew in and killed me. Nonetheless, we win the consecutive fights because, yeah, we're fed. Nidalee pretty much farmed and ahead, and our Draven managed to get some kills under his belt, even though he died in lane over and over. So our bot lane is recovering because the other lanes did well, and the jungler got kills, and yeah, so we're rushing Baron with those 2 kills. Alright, what next? Let me look it up. Yeah, nothing much happening, just farming, doing stuff. And yeah, I think I've got enough gold to finish Aegis right now. We're about to have enough. Yeah. We prevent Rengar from recalling. Then with our newly acquired Baron, we push down mid. We have pretty good poke with Nidalee, with Rabadons and Void Staff and Saracen Brace. I think she will land Spear, a blind one, on Ezreal right about now. Yeah, there we go. You see, she can pretty much one-shot or two-shot with two long-range spears, and she hits one, and I just go in, rip Orianna apart. Jarvan, not Jarvan, Draven flashes for the kill. Yeah, at this point the game is pretty much over. I mean, I'm pretty damn fat. I can slow every carry we need to die. We need to have dead. I've got cooldown reduction. I'm finishing Aegis, as you see, and my health is pretty high, at about 2,900 health. Enough damage to kill carries, and I'm tanky. I also even got an aura, so yeah, just helping the team win the game across the board. And there we go, teamfight erupts, and I just jump on Orianna because Ezreal was too far away, and if I prevent Orianna from shielding and damaging shielding her own teammates and damaging my team over and over, that's just as good as killing Ezreal, who's fed and farmed. And on top of that, I think Talon jumped him, but Ezreal survived, and I jump over the wall. Yeah, kill Ezreal too. I trade my life for 2 carries. My team gets to end the game. Yeah. The cooldown timers at this point of the game are too high for them to respawn and push us out of the base. Because Draven melts those turrets. He didn't buy any attack speed. His AD is damn high with 3 pure AD items and skills. It's ridiculous. Yeah. There we go. That's my Fizz game. I hope you liked it. I mean, I just did it for you guys, and yeah, hope it helps. Victory. Yeah, one thing to note there, I bought the Vamp Scepter. I didn't get to use it anyway, but I think it was for Blade of the Ring King, because yeah. Sustain. Woo.